Blessed God. Peace and blessings, y'all, and happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday. I am Brandy, and of course, as always, I pray your day has gotten started off well, and that it continues to flow in that vein. I still am in the midst of finding material, and came across something else from some years ago. As a matter of fact, this was October of 2020, and I must have been in a space of seeking a life coaching certification or something. I don't know. I was in that mode, and this yet another acronym. I called it the TAT course. I guess I was coming up with a course. Blessed God, but TAT stood for transition and transformation. And so I just wrote a few lines here about transition and transformation as it pertains to the quadrants of fitness, which are, the emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual. Right? So it says transition and transformation often take place simultaneously. And during this time, certain things and or people will motivate you to move in one direction or the other. I'm not speaking of the up or down or right or wrong, but more specifically with what aligns with your purpose in life and the assignment God has for you to fulfill. And we know pretty much most of the time, I can even be as bold to say all the time, everything that we go through, good, bad, ugly, our rights, our wrongs, our ups and our downs, in between circles, zigzags, and all of that, tie into our purpose, whether the things, are humorous, whether the things are joyous, whether the things are hurtful, whether the things are frustrating. Everything ties in for our purpose and fulfilling that. And definitely I said the assignment, but I'll say the assignments that God has for us to fulfill, because I would say something, but there are things that are specifically for us to fulfill, us individually. Talk about the fingerprint and us having a distinct fingerprint to put in the earth, and nobody else can put our fingerprint in this earth in whatever it is that we're supposed to touch. Nobody else can do it. He has it predestined for us. And so in the midst of our transition and our transformation simultaneously taking place, it's all for or related to our purpose. And I want to read a definition for transition, and it says change or passage from one state or stage to another. So it's basically coming from one stage in life to another, going into something else, one dimension to another, and one level to yet another, right? And transformation is, of course, the act or process of transforming, but going deeper is to change form or appearance, the nature. There's another here that says, blessed God, a seemingly miraculous change in the appearance. And we've seen some miraculous changes in people, but in dealing with the quadrants of fitness, the emotional, mental, physical, and the spiritual, think about that. Our transformation emotionally, learning to handle our emotions in a better manner, learning to handle our mental well-being and our mental state in a better manner. Our physical, stewarding our physical nature in a better manner, paying more attention to what we take in and what we ingest, on a regular basis, and learning how to balance it out. It's not to take everything that we love and like away, but to have balance and learn portion control and all of that. And to be active, learning to be active and just stay active, and knowing that is contributing to our physical well-being, and of course our spiritual, our relationship with God. We don't ever want to let that, go or fall by the wayside. And when we find ourselves sometimes kind of veering off, He knows a way to kind of pull us back in. It's kind of like that parent that when you're younger and they're like, oh, you want to be grown, huh? Okay, I'm gonna let you go be grown. I'm gonna be right here. I'm gonna watch. Let you go handle that. And that's kind of like what He does. Like, He never leaves us, but He allows us to kind of go and do what we think we want to do. And then, He's there when we bring our little prodigal selves back, right? And with His arms wide open and still loving us in spite of. But I thought that was pretty neat, something that I had come across with, and I wanted to share it. So give me your comments, give me your ideas. What do you think about transition and transformation? Do you feel like sometimes it happens simultaneously? And if not, let me know your thoughts on that too. Yeah. So I pray your day, as I've said before, is going well, and I will definitely catch you in the next one. All right, it's Thursday. Let's thrive. Hello, somebody. I'll catch you in the next one. All right, y'all. Peace.